Hey guys, good evening to you. Well, as a dedication to our new follower, Frank Slope, let's take a look at an episode where he puts a sovereign citizen in his place. So, Frank Slope versus a rude driver. Let's see what we got.
71, passing all these cars. Get a good look. That guy right there. See your driver's license, please.
Yes, sir. Can I ask what you pull over for?
Absolutely. As soon as I see your driver's license, I will be very happy to tell you.
That's not how it works. If can you tell first?
Yeah, it does.
So, what's your name and your badge number?
I'm sorry. I do this for a living. You don't. I tell you how this works. Let me see your driver's license, or I'm going to pull you out of your car and arrest you for failing to provide ID. This is a legal request. I don't want to hear any other words out of your mouth except here's my driver's license. Please.
Can you say it again?
Absolutely. I need your driver's license so I know who you are. I am not asking you. I am telling you. Give me your driver's license.
My name is.
Okay, first of all, if you're going to act this way, at least give the man your driver's license so that we can get this show moving. But hey, if you're a sovereign citizen or you act like one, then what do you think is going to happen?
I don't want your name. I want a physical ID as required by Arizona law.
I am asking you when I'm getting pulled over.
I will tell you as soon as I see your driver's license.
I will gladly give you my license.
Okay, so as soon as you start recording, he would like
Usually, I get some identification of the reason why I'm getting pulled over. That's usually how it works.
All right. Well, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. The reason I stopped you is you're traveling 71 miles an hour in a posted 45-mile-per-hour zone. We also see registration and current proof insurance, please.
Can I do some doorbell?
Unless it's going to
Have I reached
magically
my
appear in your
doorbell?
hands, you would have to, right?
Obviously, yes.
All of your information still current, still living on Mesa?
I don't answer any questions.
I don't answer any questions.
And I had to get on my phone.
You're the one who decided that it needed.
Okay, for all you trolls out there, sure, I get having your insurance on your phone. I mean, yeah, it's super easy, it's convenient, but you know, at least have a copy so you can print it out and then you can give it to the man. And so that if you feel the need to record somebody, you just do so.
To be recording, so you could also use it to provide current proof insurance.
Who wants me to update?
I can do that.
We're required to provide it in a amount of time that would be
Right, it's coming up right now.
okay.
Give me 15 seconds.
So while I'm sitting here and I am a public servant, is there any other questions I can answer for you? Reference our contact. Okay.
He's like,
Just want to make sure. All right. You keep working on that. There's no reason to be confrontational like that. There was no part of my contact with him was confrontational. Super simple and cordial, and he just, for some reason,
just don't like law enforcement.
Just can't seem to understand that there's a sequence of events that transpires here in Pinal County. And if he doesn't like that, maybe he needs to move back to Mesa. As soon as he recorded me, and I asked him, hey, I need your driver's license, he's like, I'd be happy to give it to you. But before that, when he wasn't recording me, he absolutely wouldn't. So it's that's why you can't believe everything that you see online, is because there was that whole entire contact that happened, and then he starts to record, and all of a sudden he's just the nicest guy, and I'm this big mean guy that's just demanding stuff. I would imagine he will interpret the fact that he's getting a ticket as a result of his terrible attitude, when really it's just the fact that he is just violating Arizona motor vehicle law. So in case you're wondering what 71 miles an hour at 1,065 feet looks like on a laser, that's what it is. And that was his speed. So after I locked him in on this, I watched him drive past me, never lost sight of him, pulled in right behind him. So I'm sure this is the type of guy that wants to find some sort of, I don't know, but something to fight in this. All right, kind sir. Have a contact phone number for you with an area code first, please. Sure, absolutely. Okay. Well, all the supervisor? No. Nope.
So the guys at Karen is like, let me contact your manager. Another stupid question where he says, what's your name? What's your badge number? Who's your supervisor? I know you're eating your lunch because they requested I could find on Google. I know there's such a car over the roadway. But was there an accident? It's like, you can't believe everything you read online. And obviously in our society, you can only believe so much. But give the man props. He has patience of a saint.
You can contact one by phone.
But if I'm requesting a supervisor, you denying?
I can give you the contact phone number for the sheriff's office. Absolutely. It's area code 520-866-5912.
5912?
Yep.
Do you normally, just a couple questions for you, do you normally threaten to put people out of the car just for them asking why they got pulled over?
100% when they refuse to provide identification like you did.
But isn't that a secondary offense? Arizona's not a stop and ID state.
Let's read what it says. The operator of a motor vehicle who fails to or refuses to exhibit the operator's driver's license is guilty of a Class 2 misdemeanor. And let's see what that law is in. So, in Connecticut, it is illegal to refuse to surrender a driver's license to a police officer upon request. According to the Connecticut Code, Title 14, Section 14.217, drivers are required to show or surrender their license, registration, and insurance identification when asked. Failure to comply with this request is an infraction that can result in fines, fees, and surcharges. If paid by mail to the Central Infractions Bureau, the total fine could be $158. So, for those of you that are not trolls, of course, this is common sense. When you're at a traffic stop, this is what happens. Let's carry on.
Like, I asked you why I was being pulled over.
That's correct.
And you didn't want to tell me until I use it as a predecessor.
That's correct, because I need to know who I'm talking to first.
Well, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Per civil rights and laws,
Okay.
and unless I am being arrested, or unless I'm being
failing to provide evidence of identity is a criminal offense.
That's a secondary offense.
Doesn't matter.
It is.
It's an offense.
It doesn't. Officers too. If you will let me speak, and then I'll let you speak. Is that all right?
No.
You don't want to let me speak.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not here for a back and forth.
Well,
this isn't I talk and you talk. It is absolutely.
Normally, per the civil rights.
This has nothing to do.
This has nothing to do with civil
Per
rights.
the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, which you hold an oath to uphold, I know it's very, very disappointing because I like to follow the rules too. Obviously, I got controversial.
Well, you like to follow rules except for speed limits that you don't like to follow.
If you must know, kind sir, the Fourth Amendment says it's the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall be issued but upon probable cause. So what do you expect was going to happen at a traffic stop? This is exactly it.
It's objective or subjective. That's the cursor. Okay, so if
So we're gonna, if we want to play word games, we can play word games here.
we can play word games as long as you want.
Absolutely.
That's per the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, I'm securing my own rights to hold my identity, unless, especially in a state that's not a stop and ID state, aren't you supposed to?
So in Connecticut, and that is correct, Arizona and Connecticut is not a stop and ID state, but if you're driving a car, then you have to identify yourself. It's science, and it's logical.
To tell me why you're pulling me over.
Absolutely. I have there is absolutely no requirement for me to tell you.
Requires officers to verbally notify drivers before the end of the traffic stop or the reason why they were pulled over. So in Connecticut, yes. Arizona, no.
I told you as a common courtesy because it's what I normally do during traffic stops.
I know, but it's what you normally do. That's not what the law says you do.
It is not a law.
It is. It's not a stop and ID.
It is. It's not a law.
Okay. We have a difference.
We can agree to. You are certainly going to get one. So, all the information up the top is yours. Vehicles information is here. It says today at 10:05, you're 71 and a posted 45. Now, RMP stands for reasonable and prudent, and that's what the speed limit is. And you're 71 miles an hour and a posted 45. Got you on laser, the most accurate of all speed detection devices. I'm sorry?
Do you have a printout or a screenshot?
No. I have a screenshot, yes.
Can I have that?
You cannot.
Okay.
Because I have no way to print it out in my car. So, the direction you're facing right now is eastbound in the number 1 lane. State Route 24 at Meridian was the closest intersection. Your citation is for speed greater than reasonable and prudent. You're cited into the Santan Justice Court, which is located up in Chandler. You have a court date only if you wish to appear on the first day of November at 9 o'clock in the morning. If not, your phone number right here leads you to the court. Knowledgeable court staff there will be able to answer any questions you have, including giving you any sort of information on traffic school. This right here is the driver's license, the registration to which you provided, and an exact carbon copy of the citation. All right. Any further questions for you today, sir? All right. And just so you know, my sergeant is Sergeant Erickson. He's the person that you're going to. Thanks for putting your window up.
That is so rude. So this guy puts his window up, and that was the end of that.
They say you don't want to talk to me anymore. I really hope that this goes to court. I hope with every fiber of my being that I get to go and see him again. Because there's not a judge anywhere in the state of Arizona that would entertain that tomfoolery that just happened there. So hopefully I'll get to see.
So as a follow-up, this guy went to court, gave his citation, and the court had no record of it at all. So essentially, he was let off the hook for driving 26 miles per hour over the speed limit. So what did we learn here tonight, boys and girls? Just follow the rules and just follow the laws. And don't be a sovereign citizen. Don't be a dumbass. And don't be rude and ask him for his manager. Because the cop has better things to do than dealing with your tomfoolery. And that'll do it tonight from this. And if you would like more reaction videos from like this, be sure to hit that like button. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great night as we say good night from Lebanon.